We are back. Once again, it is Legends Saturday, another Bears Legends Saturday. You gotta love to see it. Beardown, come on. First up, we'll go over the LTD and everything. Then we'll get into the Legends. Only bad part about today, absolutely awful. Still don't know why it wasn't today. It came, I think, 2 Saturdays ago is when we got the 89s. We are 14 days since then because, yeah, it wasn't on Thursday. Redux, I don't know. I really just don't know. Where is our 90 Reduxes? Because so many of us want one card. One card that will change teams in a really good way. And it is an LTD. It is a 90 overall. The best, probably 90 overall LTD in the game. That is 2 million coins still. That everybody is waiting to see get a Redux. And we'll scroll down. Cam, you could argue he's one of them. Of course, a lot of people would like to see his LTD. Parsons, not so much because he's a crystal. Not many people use him. Then if we scroll farther down, maybe like a Jaden Daniels or something, maybe people want that. Plax, I don't really know about that one. He don't have speed. Everybody is waiting for the Jahmyr Gibbs LTD to be reduxed. He is 2.2 million coins. Everybody wants this so bad because nobody wants to pay the 2 million coins unless you're doing like MCS or really extremely competitive in that scene. Nobody wants to spend 2.2 million coins. Especially when we had 89 Reduxes exactly 2 weeks ago. I'm pretty sure. Why did we not get 90s today? I don't know. Maybe we get them Tuesday or Wednesday. It just doesn't make sense to me because we're already on 92 LTDs and the 90s haven't even been reduxed. That means these 91 LTDs that are up here, the most feared, are even farther away than you would ever want it to be. That means we are like another running back that I would love for the team, Gale. Would I rather have him over Gibbs? No, I would rather have Gibbs. But I would take either one of them as a Redux right now. But 91s are even farther away than 90s. Probably another 2 to 3 weeks after we get the 90 overall Reduxes, will we get 91s? That means these could be 4 to 5 weeks away before we get them. Comment down below right now. Does that make any sense to anybody? Why they are that far away? It doesn't to me. Usually in previous years, especially like last year, the year before that, Reduxes was like a week to a week and a half after we got the overall increase. We've had 2 overall increases, no Redux 90s. Just saying. And I think a big part of it is because it is Jahmyr Gibbs in those 90 Reduxes. They're wanting people to still pay this 2 million coins. And then they're going to throw out the Reduxes out of nowhere, not even probably put it on the content schedule like they did with the 89s. Nobody saw those coming. And that was a lot of really good 89s that had a really high price. Like Tucker Craft, he was still like 800, 900 a mil. Howie Long was really expensive. There was really good 89s. You had Amari Cooper, who did not get a Redux, but a lot of people kind of thought he would. You had guys like Gronk, Mahomes, Hutchinson, Donald. Like, you had players that some people would use for sure. Caleb, I mean, a lot of people really liked his card. I hope he gets an upgrade next week for release 2 of Breakouts. I would not mind that. Hopefully it's not an LTD because he already has an LTD. Don't give him back-to-back LTD. Like, EA, please don't. Because you love to do it. You love to give them back-to-back LTDs. We've seen it before. Just don't do it, because there is some players that they will just keep giving LTDs over and over again. Cam Newton's one of them. I won't be surprised if his next card is again LTD. I don't know why Drake London always gets a LTD. I feel like his card is always a LTD. Maybe I'm wrong, but I want to say last year it felt that way too. Does he not have an LTD? So he only has one so far this year. Not surprising, but I really do think, if I remember correctly, he does get a lot of the same cards. If we go by name, is there anybody that has two LTDs that is the same player currently? I haven't seen any. You can't count the Reggies. You can't count the Clownies because they're different card. They're hollows. So like one of them's the same card, but same stats and everything, just hollow version. I don't see anybody yet with the same. So that's good. Maybe it's going to be a little bit different this year. But years in the past, you would see a lot of the same exact player get an LTD. Like Lamar, LTD, and then his next card, LTD. Mahomes, same thing in the past. Love that. I'm not seeing that repeat right now. That is really good to see. But Kyle Pitts, another name that you could see be a LTD after he got an LTD. It's just something that they've done in the past a lot that I hope they're straying away from, because right now we are scrolling through at the same time together right here. There's not one player so far that has been a double LTD. Keep it that way, yeah. Keep it that way. If you're going to give a player a card, make sure the LTD is not back to back. Maybe like a 90 LTD, and then his next LTD would be like a 97. I can understand that. I can get with that. It's a little bit different when you factor in like team builders and stuff, because there has been some cards that have gotten LTDs that I feel like then got maybe a crystal, maybe something like that. I could be wrong. I could be right. I don't know. Then you got guys like Aubrey and stuff. I don't know. What will they do? Bijan was an LTD. Then he got a player of the month card. That means both of his cards was extremely expensive back to back. I don't know why they do it so much with Falcons. Because you got Pitts. I've seen that happen in the years past. LTDs after LTDs for Pitts. I think Genty might be the same way coming soon, because a lot of people really like him. Maybe they keep giving him LTD after LTD. It is what it is. Let's get into the legends. That was a lot. Probably could have not went over all that, but it is what it is. We have 3 decent ones. I am going to be adding this one. What is his price right now? Do I sell him? I haven't pre-built. I saved 5 legends from my investments. Yeah, just not a lot of people buying them. You got 502 and 550. Both of them been up there for a hot minute. And Terrence Newman, we'll look at his card after we check the block. 600K. If he's selling for that, I actually don't mind selling him and then go and buy the center and pocket 40,000 coins. Just saying, you got to keep that in mind. If you want to add a player, but the other player is going for a lot more, sell that player and then switch it up. He's 5'10", 91 speed, 91 excel, 88 agility, 91 jump, 88 play rec, 89 man, 90 zone, 88 press. The really bad thing about these new cards, they don't have baked on abilities and they don't have a discount in the last bucket. So they're at a disadvantage, but he has decent theme teams: Bengals, Vikings, and Cowboys. Not horrible. Cowboys probably the best theme team out of those 3 currently, and he does have 91 speed. He's just going to be at a disadvantage ability-wise because they don't get any discounts. Then you have Jay. If he's up really cheap, I'll probably grab him. $495. I'll check him again after video because I'm probably going to buy him, sell the corner, profit 40 to 50K. I think that's the move. 86 strength, 91 awareness, 89 pass block, run block of a 92. I love seeing that. And he does boost all offensive linemen, or well, I guess all linemen. No, it says all legends. I thought the years before this, it might have been also this year too, when they had motivators, it was only to like O-line. But it actually is all legends this time around. It might be that way all year, just not noticed it. Run block finesse. One component. I've not really added a legend O-lineman this year. The only one I have grabbed so far was in the Aubrey pack for 80,000 coins. I got the 89 left guard. Haven't checked his abilities or his motivators or anything. So maybe he does But this one does get Browns and Saints too. But I need a left guard for the team. So I'm getting this center because of that. I need to move my current center to left guard to open up another slot on the team. It is very, very important I do that. I guess we can look at Steve Atwater too. This one's a very disappointing card because he's an LTD, but he's one speed slower than the corner Terrence Newman. 6'3", 217, but they absolutely screwed him on speed. His excel, tackle, play rec, pursuit, man, zone, hit power, all good. His man's a little low. You would want that to be 90. I don't know why they did that, but he's Broncos and Jets. Again, it's a really disappointing Legends drop. Just because when you have content that comes out like the Breakouts promo that have the discounted abilities, that have the baked on abilities, why can't they do Legends Saturday those 2 weeks the same way to give those cards added value? With them not getting that value, that really hurts. It literally puts them at a disadvantage for 2 weeks. And then by then, we'll have an overall increase and they'll be at more of a disadvantage. The packs today are horrible. They only have the step offer, the Legends plat, and the $100 bundle. So I could see Legends staying expensive because you can't really get them cheap because there ain't no packs to pull them. I don't know why it's that way. No idea why they chose to do it that way. Here's my current team right here. We went over it in the No Money Spent video last night. Looks really good. I got to switch Bates and McCollum still. I haven't done that yet. I will do that before I play today. But this is the left guard that I had. Does he actually have... It is for all Legends. It's short route running. But you are going to be gone. It ain't going to let me quick sell him from the lineup. Worry about that later. I'll move Drew over to left guard to keep the Bears Kim. And then I can move Amika to the actual lineup instead of having to hide him in the specialist. Or I can move Woolen. It doesn't make any sense for me to do Woolen. I'll move Amika. That'll give me 28 breakouts. We'll only need like one Bears player to come with breakouts. And it'd be a champ to hit 30 out of 30 and to keep 50 out of 50 Bears. That's my goal. Just need it to hit. But thank you guys so much for watching. I mean, I'll have a coin method out for you guys later today. The Legends is awful. If you're in the Discord, the coin method's already in there. The video's recorded. It just won't be out till probably like 1:32. But thank you guys so much for watching. I'm out. Peace.